All right, guys. So yesterday there was a big crash in the crypto market just because of the news that Donald Trump is imposing 100 tariff on China. So because of that news, there was so much crash yesterday on the crypto market. So I believe many of you saw it. I mean, wallets that were over $300 went down to 100, and all of that. And if you check many of some of the projects have bounced back, why so many other projects have not yet bounced back. All right. So, and it was something. And I was in church on that day. This was it, President Trump to impose 100% tariff on China starting November 1st. So because of this single news, there was so much crash yesterday, and even an investor lost his life, a crypto investor, an influencer, you know, found dead in Lamborghini amid historic market crash. So this has been like the biggest crash since the COVID season. Okay, but something interests me right here that I'm going to show you guys on Crepe Coin. I'm going to show you guys Crepe and WikiCat. So, but before we look at this chart, it will be a very, very quick video, right? So I want you to like this video right now if you have not yet liked it. And we are going to be taking our time to look at all the video that Prophet Joel talked about in his video yesterday. So this was the video right here. All right, so it's here TKC, WKC, Crepe, Dew, Ziba, TPT, Destar, Jogulanion. So I'll be taking up my time on this channel for us to begin to look at all of this coin on their chart. All right, for those that decide to buy, you check everything. We'll check all of them on Dex Screener and on Dex to see the one that you can ape in for if you have not yet aped in for. So if you're coming to my channel for the first time, this is what I do on this channel. Okay, so I like to break things down, show you where you can enter in order to make profit. All right. So if you have not yet liked the video, like this video right now. Like it right now. Before we go into analyzing Crepe and WikiCat, I want to show you something very, very, very interesting. I want to show you something very, very, very interesting. So all this line we drew on our chart, all of those lines are still here. So the last time we had the biggest pump, okay, that Crepe reached 50 million market cap. All right, I showed you guys, and we drew a line on the lowest line, okay, and I told you guys that Crepe is entering a ranging market. And before you knew it, we had this big crash that you are seeing right there on the screen. There are 4 things that I've learned in the last 24 hours from this market crash. These are some of the things I have been sharing with you guys on this channel. All right. I've already posted it on my Telegram channel, but I'm going to say it right on this video. I've said it. The first thing is always take profits and your capital out immediately you see profit. So if you buy for $100 and your wallet is showing you $200, take out $130 or $150 out and leave $50 there. All right. Always take out your profit. Take out your profit. That is how you secure your capital. So there are many people now that entered, let's say that entered Crepe. That maybe people that entered Crepe maybe around this region when it was still at 20 million market cap, and they saw it go to 50 and came back to like 30, and they didn't take profits. Then yesterday their wallet started going down, even went down below the money they entered. Many of them would have panicked at instance and sold around this place. Imagine that you saw the thing coming down and you now sold. That's how you've consolidated your loss. And people just bought it back. So like I always say, make sure you take profit. That's the first thing. Then the second thing is that you don't really have profit if your profit is still in a crypto coin. Like if it's in BNB or it is in the coin you bought, it's not really profit because that coin you bought can dip, right? It can go down. For example, let's say you had 1 BNB in your wallet. Before that yesterday crash, 1 BNB was about $1,250, 1 BNB before the crash. Do you understand? So, but because of the crash, 1 BNB is no longer that amount. 1 BNB is now $1,150. So it means that somebody have lost over $100 just because he left his money in BNB. Do you understand? But if the person have changed that BNB to USDT, that person would have had money, right? So I don't know if you get this point. So if you take out your profit, I'm going to do a video on this thing, like a very good teach you how you must have different wallets. So right here on my phone, I can read out my phone for you. Right here on my phone, I had different wallets. Still on Trust Wallet, okay? I have look at it. On my Trust Wallet, I have gifts money wallet. If people want to gift me money, that's the wallet I send to them. They give me money. I have long-term portfolio. This particular long-term portfolio, whatever I buy there, even if the market is dipping, I'm not thinking about it. Do you understand? Even if the coin goes down, I'm not thinking about it. So what I do there is these are coins that I have researched on and I put my, so if they are coins I'm not even looking at, if they like, let them increase in profits, I'm not so much bothered. They are my long-term bags. Do you understand? Some of those coins dipped yesterday so much. Do you know what I did to my long-term portfolio? I bought more. Even though my money was dipping, I bought, like, I talked in like I sold even some of the coin I had and bought into my long-term portfolio. All right. And I have another wallet that I call just some of these coins that they just call. If I just see 2x, 1x, I collect my profit and go and invest in my long-term portfolio. So it's more like they call it degen. So somebody calls out a coin, the coin is at 200 market cap. You see it, you enter at 200 market cap, you move to 400 market cap, you remove your money. So I have a wallet just for that. So I'm always looking at those wallets. Do you understand? So you should have different wallets for different purposes so that you will not be tempted. So, and I have a wallet for just USDT. That one, I don't use it to buy, anything. So if I make profit from a coin now, I convert, let's say I make profit from Crepe, or I make profit from Ziba, I convert the profit I have from BNB to USDT and I'll send it to my USDT wallet. Do you understand? So you should have all of these wallets in your phone. All right. Something massive is happening on this Crepe that I want to share with you guys. All right. And the third thing I want you to note is during a market crash, when the market is crashing, right? During a market crash, reevaluate your portfolio. That's one of the things we are going to do this weekend, probably today or tomorrow before I head for church. Reevaluate your portfolio. Reevaluate your portfolio. What does that mean? Check the coins you bought. Check your long-term bag. Check the one that you just look for little profits you take out. Check all of them. Which of them dipped and not coming back? For example, among these 5 coins now, Crepe, WikiCat, Dew, Ziba, and MPW. You might want to check all of them. You will see that WikiCat and Crepe and Ziba dipped, and all of them that dipped have come back to where they dipped from. Even now became higher than some of them higher than where they dipped from. So you see Crepe right here, dip from here down. Crepe went down from 30 million market cap to 18. I was in the church at that time, and it dipped like this. Look at it. Look at the dip. People that were attentive and awake in the night, they would have taken advantage of it. All right, this was Crepe yesterday night. It dipped Friday night. Okay, 18 million market cap. Instantly, people bought it back. So this is to show you how strong Crepe is. So now this thing, let me finish what I'm teaching. I will come back to analysis. All right. The same thing, you check WikiCat, you see the same thing. So reevaluate your portfolio. Go to your watch list. For example, now I have my watch list. This is PCAT. PCAT is part of my watch list. All right. So I have my watch list, the coins that I'm watching. So I will check how many of them dipped in the last 24 hours and how many of them have recovered. WikiCat dipped, WikiCat have recovered. Crepe dipped, Crepe has recovered. Dew dipped, Dew has not fully recovered. Ziba not fully recovered. After this one not fully recovered. So I can check Timeless not fully even recovered. So I can check and say some of these coins are now, they might not recover the way it is. I remove them entirely from my watch list. I don't know if you understand. So That is one thing I want you to know. Okay, you evaluate your, I've said it and I'll say it again. Don't love any project more than you love your money, more than you love your capital. So I believe you got that very, very well. Okay. Then the fourth thing is you have the things you've learned now is that you are on your own. Nobody is responsible for your loss. If you make profit, you are responsible for your profit. If you make loss, responsible for your loss. Imagine that somebody lost his money and the person committed, just took his life. Look at it. This is the news right here. Just imagine Ukrainian crypto influencer ended his own life. For what? Do you understand? So just know that I've said it several times. Any money that you cannot afford to lose, don't use it to enter into any trade. Don't use it to enter into any trade. Don't borrow money to enter a trade. These are some of the experiences I had in 2023. Don't have it. I even had a wallet I called loan wallet, where I might take loan and buy things there, hoping it will rise. I've had some of those experiences. You don't have to do it again. Please and please. If you don't have money, I do all of this analysis. I know you come to my channel, you be like, since I'm doing this analysis, it means I have so much of this coin. No. I did a video on WikiCat in 2023. I had my WikiCat from that year, over 1 billion WikiCat that I had. And before WikiCat pump, I've already sold it. That was my biggest loss. All right. I know somebody else that had 19 billion WikiCat, also part of my WhatsApp community. The person sold just few months before WikiCat started pumping. All right. So that's why I say have your long-term bag. Your long-term bag, don't touch it. Open a wallet that nobody knows. You are sure it is free of any hacking or any tracking. Use it there and just be buying your long-term bag. Right. In fact, one of the long-term bag I bought, I increased this morning I sold some of the coin I had that doesn't want to, and I increased my long-term bag. Everything was just few dollars. Let me see what's added to that long-term bag now. Let me see if the coin retraced back. I just added $10 profits. You get. So maybe I will even get more, who knows. So I believe you've got those points right now, right? So make sure you join my Telegram community. I will always post right there. And I want to always create tutorial videos. Sometimes I don't have money to create these tutorial videos. I'm not that rich. So one of the last video I created, somebody on this Telegram was on YouTube here, sent money to my wallet. That was what I used for that tutorial. I don't know. Brian. Yes, I think I saw your name, Brian. If you're watching this video, thank you so much. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me give you a shout out. Brian, thank you so much. All right. So let's go. Let's talk about this Crepe coin. I will show you something right now and we'll go to WikiCat. All right, let's start with WikiCat. This is WikiCat right here. Good. This is WikiCat. Let's find. You know that in WikiCat, I told you that WikiCat has been on a ranging market for long. But that yesterday crash did something that I expected people to take advantage of it. WikiCat went down to 60 million market cap. That's what you're seeing here. Let me show you guys. WikiCat went down to 60 million market cap. Right now, what is WikiCat? Let's see. WikiCat is currently at 89, even 90. As of yesterday, WikiCat was around 80. So it has it's taking advantage to even begin to rise higher. So when WikiCat dipped to 60 million market cap, if you wanted to top up your bag, that was the best opportunity anybody had to top up their bag. Do you understand? So that was a very great opportunity anybody had to top up their bag. Now, watch, look at it. One thing I told you, trading is about pattern. And I'm very happy that many of you that came to this channel, you learn every day. You see, this line, we drew this line way back, before Crepe did it to pump. When Crepe was still below 15 million market cap, we drew this WikiCat line. And I told you the WikiCat line, you draw your line with the, you check your highest all-time high after it dipped, okay, and all-time low. So we see on this chart right now, you can see it right here. This was the line we drew. I told you this was where it went down to the lowest, and this was the first time I told you guys it was going to go down to somewhere on 27th. That one has happened. I talked all of this thing before it started rising again. So you see, it took 27th, and it took this news of yesterday that Trump is imposing 100% tariff on China for this WikiCat to come back here again. So if you were attentive, when it came down to 60, I saw the creator of WikiCat very happy. He said he bought the dip. Let me show you. Let me show you guys. Samapi. He just made that post on Twitter. I think I saw it. Look at it. He said, thanks to the dip, I added another 100 billion WikiCat to my personal holding. Currently holding 600 billion WikiCat. Do you know how much is 600 billion WikiCat is? Let's check how much it is. So if you want to check how much anything is, if you come to your desk screen, if you scroll down, you're going to see something down here. You can see it. So you just press 600 billion. This is 600. This is 100,000. This is 100 million. This should be 600 billion. So this is 600 billion, right? Okay. No, 600 billion is 600 billion. So 600 billion is around $99,000. $99,000. So $99,000. That's what 600 billion WikiCat is right now. So that's this first zero here. The second zero here. And the third zero here. So that's $699,000. That's what this person have right now. So imagine when the market cap moves to from this 80 now back to 160, this will become $200,000. That's massive money. Massive money. All right. So back to our chart. So I drew this line for you guys. So if you are very attentive, I told you might not see it break down this line again, but because of the news of yesterday, it came close to that line. Look at it. Very close. This was it here, where it came down to like 60 million market cap. Then people bought it back to 90 now. So you see, it was up here before. The ranging market has always been from here upwards. So if you are watching this, you are like, should I buy WikiCat right now? This thing, it has shown all the whole testing. It tested here. Last time it was here was 27th August. And the dump affected everybody massively. It brought it down, giving people the opportunity again to buy. So if you want to buy WikiCat, this is the opportunity to buy it. All right. That is keeping in mind that maybe we don't know what is going to happen, whether this news is going to continue, and all of that. So that's it for WikiCat. It's just still in that, buy zone for anybody that wants to buy it. All this zone is just a safe buy zone. You don't just buy around this region, you are safe. Right. And this place it came down to was the exact place it came down to, where it moves from 50 million market cap straight to 200 in one day. That was 3x. So from 50 million to 100, 1s to 150, 2s to 200 is 4x. 4 times 50 is 200. Yeah, it's 4x. So if you can buy around this region now, if WikiCat should go back to its all-time high, that will give you a 4x of your money. So if you are doing long-term, WikiCat, I told you guys, WikiCat should be part of your long-term bag. All right, part of your long-term bag. So maybe one of these, I'll just show you guys what is in my own long-term bag and all of that. All right. So as I round up right now, let's look at Crepe again. I want to show you something I saw before Crepe started pumping that I see forming again. Now, I told you guys that Crepe is beginning to enter in the ranging market. So we have already drawn the line to see. So what we are going to watch out for, I told you guys what to watch out for is whether Crepe will break this line below. And I told you guys, if it breaks, instantly you see it come back. That is, trading is just about pattern. Okay. That's the same thing that you see happened right here. So when it broke it and came down here, instantly you see people buying it back. But remember what's happened on this particular place where my cursor is right now. When it dropped down here, people started buying it, and that was how they started buying it, and we had a massive breakout. So I want you to watch out right now so that you don't say you missed out. Look at Crepe again. Crepe right here. Where is it? Okay, Ziba is adding back right now. Even the Jew is coming back. The Jew was 4 million before. Let's see, it's 4.4. Okay, MPW2. Let's see, 250. You know, all these things, I see all of these things are as opportunity for you to buy. And PCAT. PCAT is a good token. I've mentioned it in my channel before. Right now, I'm holding PCAT. Is one of my long-term bags. So I'll still do a video fully on it, right? So there's a reason I said it's one of my long-term bag. Let me just quickly show you guys there. I've been following them because there's something about this crypto is that you find a low cap coin that you can just invest more money. So if you see some of the search I'm having, PCAT is one of them. Do you get? Look at people following PCAT. Look at Samapi. Samapi is the one that has WikiCat and is following PCAT. Some of these follows is a sign and clue. You don't know what will happen somewhere from anywhere. So PCAT is still very low, you know. So nothing I say in this video is a financial advice. Please also make your own research, right? And so we're back to Crepe here. And so look at Crepe right now. Look at the market cap. It's at 34. Yesterday, it went down to 18. So it has almost doubled from that yesterday. It went down. Okay. From here around 35. Now it's at 50. Almost doubled. Do you get it? So it's at 34 right now. And I'm telling you guys that what happened right here, because this thing you study pattern, what happened here? See here now. Let me draw a line for you guys. Let me draw a trend line. Look at here right now. What's this trend line? Watch. This was where Crepe started pumping from. You know, many of you on my channel, I told you guys to buy here. Many of you bought. And even till now, many of you are still in profits. So I'm very happy. You know, for people that took profits, good. For people that do not take, you are still in your profit. It's still there. So look at this thing as it came back. As Crepe went this down, started coming back. That push that people was using to bring it back broke that resistance is had up. So now the new resistance is here at 56. It is currently at 50. The resistance Crepe has right now is at 56. Right? So you saw it broke it here and retested back. So the resistance it had is at this 56. What I'm saying is that you might have a buy pressure. People are not buying it because they feel like it just retraced back and came back. So people feel like this coin went down and came back. It means this community is very strong. So you might see the same pattern right here. You might see it again. Let's draw another trend line. All right. So I'm going to do this. Maybe tomorrow morning, you will see what is going to happen. You know, before I go to church, we'll watch and see where this thing goes. Right. So you might see something like this, and this thing will break this line. I'm just like trying to say, this is just what you should expect. So right now, with me seeing this thing, if I want to trade, I would just, if I was actually buying, I would have bought below here since if I was watching the chart. So, but the ranging market is always a place for you to buy, right? So that's what I want to show you guys on Crepe. I don't want this video to be very long. It's already long, right? So watch out for my video. All the coins that Prophet Jewel called on his videos, right? All the coins he called here, we are going to take all of them one by one and look at them. Just do a general research and find, you know, just with that. Somebody was asking me which one. So if you go to his comment section, if you go to the comment section exactly, you are going to see all the what are they calling it now? CA. I actually commented, look at my comment right there. All right. I cannot like it. So all the CA, you're going to see it right here. And we are going to use all the CA to check it out, right? To check them out. We've already TKC. The only one we've not even looked at all in this channel is maybe this jugular. So, right? So watch out for that video and put the things you've learned on this channel to practice. Separate your wallets, right? And all of that. So if you have not yet liked this video, please like it. And I would like to hear from you. What have you learned? What have you learned in the last 24 hours of this market crash that happened? What have you learned in the last 24 hours? I'd like to hear from you in the comment section. And did you buy any coin? Right? Which coin are you expecting to move to, like 10x from where it is? Are you expecting WikiCat, Crepe, Dew, Ziba? Comment the coin you bought in the comment section. That's the way you support your own, where your money is. What many people don't know is that where you put your money, also, market it. You don't just leave the developer alone. Right? So I'll see you in my next video. Always remember, your capital is more important than any other thing. Don't love a project more than you love your capital. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.